Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Network, and we've got a ball game this morning. This is the first of a two-game series between St. Louis at Chicago, Cardinals at the Cubs. And it's dated April 13, 1961. Cardinals come in 1-1. 1.5 out. Cubs are 2-0 in first place with actually they are second place, a half game out, as Houston is 3-0. We are very early on in this replay. I made one deviation. Ted Savage who is on the club, I did not know that. He will be traded to Cincinnati this year. He only had 8 at bats, so I put in my guy Jim Hickman to play right field. Starting for the Cardinals is Steve Carlton, left-hander. And for the Cubs, Rich Nye, also a left-hander. And these are their first appearances of the season, no records. Let's look at our lineups. For the Cardinals, Lou Brock in left, Javier at second, Flood in center, Cepeda at first, Shannon at third, McCarver catching, Dick Simpson in right field, Dal Maxville at short, and Steve Carlton, the pitcher, batting ninth. For the Cubs, it's Kessinger at short, Beckert at second, Williams in left, Santo at third, Banks at first, Hundley catching, Hickman in right field, Phillips in center, and Rich Nye is the pitcher. And the first pitch is due in about 5 minutes, so stand by, please. First pitch in 4 minutes. Please stand by. and we're glad to have you all here. First pitch in about a minute. Oh. Oh. And the Cubs take the field. We're in Wrigley Field. Rich Nye on the mound, left-handed pitcher. And leading it off is Lou Brock. Brock steps in the batter's box. Nye is ready. And here's the pitch to Brock. 5-7 left-handed, flies it to center. And under that is Phillips, 1 out. Now Julian Javier, the batter. Pitch from Nye. 4-7, single 1-3. It's a 2. It's a base hit for Julian. Julian on first, 1-17, 1-14, it's a borderline. Not being held. He's got the lead with a 1-14. Kurt Flood, the batter. Pitch from Nye, 3-6, left-handed, single 1-19. It's a base hit. Javier goes to second and holds. So the Cardinals get something going here in the top of the first. Flood on first, Javier on second, 1 down. And Orlando Cepeda is the batter. .510 right-handed, ballpark slash, and that goes through, base hit. Javier will hold that third. 3 straight singles by the Cardinals off Nye. Infield playing back, Mike Shannon, the batter. .611 right-handed, fly ball right X. And that's going to be for Hickman, a 3-9. .15-3 makes the catch and the runners hold. 2 outs. And Tim McCarver is the batter in a clutch situation. 5'10", left-handed, another ballpark slash. That one is an 18, left-handed, and it's caught by second baseman Glenn Beckert. Nice catch, and the side is retired. So no runs for the Cards. They loaded the bases with one out and left them all on. After a half, it's St. Louis nothing, and Chicago coming up. Here's Steve Carlton now. Leading it off for the Cubs, Don Kessinger. Pitch from Carlton, 5'9", switch hitter batting right, and home run 1-2. That's going to be a fly ball to left, and Brock makes the catch, one out. Now Glenn Beckert, the batter. 6'6", right-handed, fly ball center for Flood, 2 away. And here's Billy Williams. Pitch to Williams, 1-5, single one, lines it to second, caught by Javier, and the side is retired, 1-2-3 for Carlton. We've gone 1 inning, it's scoreless ball game. Out comes Nye. Top of the second, Dick Simpson leads it off for St. Louis. 2-3, walked him. Simpson is on. And Dal Maxfield, the batter. That's a possible wild pitch. Nye is a 1. It's low for a ball. Full count now on Maxfield. 5-5, struck him out. 1 down. And Steve Carlton, the batter, 6 NL. The pitch to Carlton. 5-4, left-handed, catcher X. Hundley, 1-5. That's a 1-1 pass ball, followed by a foul out. So that puts Simpson on second with 2 outs and Lou Brock in a clutch situation here. The pitch from Nye, 2-9 left-handed, struck him out in a sea of trouble. Second strikeout for Nye. The side is retired. No runs, no hits, the walk, pass ball, and 1 left on. As we move to the bottom of the second. Santo leads it off for the Cubs. Here's the pitch from Carlton now. 3-8 left-handed, hit deep by Santo to left field, and it's gone. A solo home run for Ron Santo to put the Cubs ahead 1-0. It was 3-8 left-handed, home run gone. He had 26 in real world. Looks like he's got a lot on his card though. These are blasts. That is Santo's first home run of the season. Now the batter is Ernie Banks. Pitch from Carlton, 2-7 left-handed. Almost hit that one out. Grounds it to second for Javier. Over to Cepeda, 1 out. Now Randy Hundley, the batter. Two 6, pops it up to short for Maxville, 2 outs. And here's Jim Hickman. Six 7 right-handed, grounds it to second X. Javier, 2-19. It's an E19 roll. Seven. And he throws him out. And the side is retired. But the Cubs get 1 run on their first hit, a home run by Ron Santo. And after 2, it's Chicago 1, St. Louis 0. We're going to move to the top of the third now. Julian Javier leads it off for St. Louis. Pitch from Nye, 3-7 base hit. Julian's second hit of the game. Julian on first, 1-17, 1-14. Not being held. Here's Kurt Flood now. That's a possible balk or pass ball. Possible balk. Nice balk rating 3. And no, it isn't. Javier slides back safely with the lead. Now here's the pitch to Flood. 3-5 left-handed base hit. Javier rounds second, goes to third. So it's first and third, nobody out. And Orlando Cepeda, the batter, infield back to avoid a big inning. Pitch to Orlando. 4-11 right-handed ballpark slash, right-hander 19. It's a 20. Oh, what a beautiful catch by the shortstop, Don Kessinger. 1 out. And here's Mike Shannon. Infield still back. Pitch from Nye. 6-7 right-handed, grounds it to second X. Beckert 120. 12-1 E20 roll. E28. He turns the double play 4-6-3. And the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits, and this time 1 left on. 1-0 Cubs on the home run by Santo. We move to the bottom of the third. Here's Carlton now. Adolfo Phillips leads it off. Nye comes out on deck. Good morning to John. Great to have you with us. Here's Carlton. Pitch to Adolfo. 2-7 left-handed. That's smacked into left center field. And it's dropping for a double. So Adolfo Phillips with a leadoff double. And Rich Nye the batter. Nye a deep bunter. One 7 grounds to second A. Javier throws it to first, and Phillips advances to third. So it's 1 out, Phillips on third, with Don Kessinger coming up. The Cardinals playing the infield in. Okay, Kessinger at the plate. Thank you for watching that interview, John. Appreciate the feedback. Pitch to Kessinger, 5-10, switch hitter batting right, catcher X. That's McCarver, 216. That's a re-roll, the whole thing. Six-five right-handed, grounds it to short X with the infield in. That's Maxville 225. 17-2. It's a ground ball A. Runner on third, infield in. He will hold as Maxville throws Kessinger out at first. So it's 2 outs. And Glenn Beckert is the batter. Phillips on third, 2 outs. The pitch from Carlton. 1-5, triple 1-4. It is a double for Beckert, and Phillips scores. So they're hitting Steve Carlton here. It was a clutch situation, and this was a 1-5 left-handed. So Beckert on second, 2 outs, and Billy Williams the batter. .48 left-handed, single 1-17, 18. Lines it to second and caught by Javier. We're getting some real close rolls. The side is retired. 1 run though on 2 doubles and 1 left on. And after 3, it's 2-0 Chicago Cubs over St. Louis. Top of the 4th, Nye comes out. His first endurance is the 6th, Carlton the 7th. Tim McCarver leads it off for the Redbirds. 1-6 left-handed, grounds back to Nye, and he throws to Banks at first, 1 out. Here's Dick Simpson. Oh. 6-9 right-handed, grounder to short. Kessinger has it. Throws across to first at Banks, 2 outs. And now down Maxville. 5-6 right-handed, flies it to center. Under it is Phillips. He makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 for Nye in the 4th. We heading out of the bottom of the 4th now. Steve Carlton. The batter. Pitcher, I'm sorry. He's allowed 2 runs in 3 innings. That includes the home run by Santo in the 2nd, and here comes Santo now to lead off the top of the 4th. 6-8 struck him out, swinging. First strikeout for Carlton today. Now Ernie Banks the batter. For 7, base hit. Right up the middle. Banks on first. Here's Randy Hundley. And the pitch, 2-12, hit him. Hundley takes first, sends Banks to second. First and second, 1 out. Hickman the batter. Pitch from Carlton, 2-6 left-handed, grounds it to short, and that will be Maxville to Javier, and then over to Cepeda at first for the inning-ending double play. So it's no runs, one hit, a hit by pitch, and one left on. We've gone 4, and it's a 2-0 ball game. Good morning to Kathy Harden. Top of the 5th now. Carlton to lead it off. He's a 6 NL. (6-9) left-handed, grounds it to second for Beckert, and he fires it to Banks at first, 1 away. Now here's Lou Brock. (2-6) left-handed. That's going to be a shot hit out into the gap, and it's dropping and rolling to the wall. Brock into second with a stand-up double on a 2-6 left-handed. Here's Julian Javier now. Brock in scoring position. Javier 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Pitch from Nye, 4-4 right-handed, flies it to center X. That's for Adolfo, 3-9. 19-3, Adolfo makes the catch, and Brock will hold. 2 outs. Another year is coming to the end, and I have almost met my last year's New Year's resolution. Every year for, God, I think it's almost a decade, survive the year. And that I've done. And that's going to be my resolution again, survive 25. Here's Kurt Flood now. Clutch situation with Brock on second, 2 outs. And the pitch to Flood. 1-6, double 1-2, it's a base hit, and Brock will score. 3rd single for Flood. And that makes it a 2-1 ball game. No, I have not seen anyone say anything about it, Kathy. So Flood with a big clutch base hit. Flood is on, and here's Orlando Cepeda. Flood 3 for 3. The pitch from Nye. 4-8 right-handed. There's a base hit. 2 asteroids. Flood goes to third. And Mike Shannon, the batter. First and third, 2 outs. The pitch from Nye. 4-4, right-handed fly ball center X. Adolfo Phillips, a 3-9, 7-3 makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 run though on 3 hits. You know how it is, Kathy. You know, people are absorbed in whatever they're doing and they may not even notice it. But this would be a good time to let people know that if you go to my landing page, you will see a special one-off game, the 1962 Dodgers with Sandy Koufax against the 1911 Giants with Christy Mathewson in the Polo Grounds. There's 3 likes on it, Kathy. That's feedback. And I've actually got the games, the teams right here. I just tucked them under my nameless players, and Kathy's going to have some, I trust she's going to have some very, very good trivia questions to get us in the New Year's Eve spirit. Let's put them aside. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. We hope you'll be there. It's going to be New Year's Eve tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern. Oh, you got to work tomorrow. Okay. Well, maybe you can listen to it on the, you know, on your iPhone while you're working. I'm just kidding. Okay, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And I'm not one to do this sort of thing, which is play people from different eras, but what the hell, it's New Year's Eve. Okay, Adolfo Phillips leads it off. It's a 2-1 game. Here's Carlton now. 210 left-handed, 1-1. It's a double for Adolfo, his 2nd double of the game. And Rich Nye, the batter. Nye, a debunter. 5-7. Left-handed, struck him out. 2nd for Carlton. Here's Kessinger. You're off today, John, but you work tomorrow. Is that how it works for you? Okay, Kessinger at the plate. Pitch from Carlton, 4-4 switch hitter batting right, grounds to Shannon at 3rd X. He's a 222. 8-2. It's an E22 roll. 5. And he makes an error on it. An error by Shannon. Phillips goes to 3rd. It's 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Oh, you're multitasking. So yeah, you could do that tomorrow for the game tomorrow. I'm just kidding, of course. I mean, you could. Whether you would is up to you. 1st and 3rd, Kessinger reaching on the error by Shannon. 1-15, 1-16. being held. With a 10 and 11, it's a borderline. Not being held. First and third, one out. Beckert, the batter. Oh, in the office. Gotcha. Pitch to Beckert. That's 1-9 left-handed. Grounds it back, and that'll score a run. Carlton throws to second to get Kessinger. And Phillips scores. The infield was back. And that makes it 3-1. With 2 outs now, Beckert on first, and here's Billy Williams. And the pitch to Williams. 4-9. Base hit to right by Williams. Beckert goes to second. 1-15, 2 outs, 1-17, 1-18. They let him go, cutting it off. First and third, 2 outs, and Santo at the plate. So Carlton having his problems today on the mound, getting in, trying to get into a groove here. It's first and third, 2 away. Anything now unearned. Pitch to Santo. 3-10, left-handed. It's a ballpark blast, and it's gone. A 3-run home run, the second home run of the game for Ron Santo. All unearned. And that's going to be it for Steve Carlton. 3-10 left-handed ballpark blast. Right-hander 1-19. It was a 3. So there you go. And there goes Steve. One more run, he would have reached fatigue anyway. That's why we're taking him out for realism purposes. He pitched 4 2/3. Seven hits. Hit 1 batter, walked nobody. Struck out 2. We can close him out. These are 4 unearned runs. Oh, 3 unearned runs, I'm sorry. 6. And he ends up allowing 3 earned and 3 unearned. And there'll be a little break in the action. Let's see who's going to come in. Willis pitched in this game in real world. (6-1) Cubs. Ron Willis, right-hander, will be the new pitcher. Willis comes in. His first appearance of the season, he has no record. Willis taking his warm-ups. We're going to have a chance to take a little break for about 2 or 3 minutes. Four big runs, all unearned. The error by Shannon did it. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Indeed. Okay, Ron Willis, the new pitcher, after Santo hits his second home run of the game and his second home run of the season. Okay, Willis is ready for Ernie Banks. And this is with 2 outs, a three-run blast. Santo with 4 runs batted in. Here's Banks facing Willis. 3-5, right-handed, pops it up to the right side of first base, foul territory. Cepeda has room, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 4 runs. And after 5, it's 6-1 Cubs. Top of the 6th, Tim McCarver to lead it off. This will be lefty-lefty. Whoa. Okay, here's McCarver now, facing Nye. And the pitch, 1-9, left-handed, grounds it to short. For Kessinger, he throws to Banks, 1 out. Now Dick Simpson. Simpson, a right-handed hitter. Whew. Here's Nye. And the pitch, 2-3, left-handed, walked him. This is Nye's first endurance inning. Dal Maxfield, the batter. .37 left-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout for Nye today, 2 outs. And there will be a hitter for Willis. St. Louis won this game 8-5 in real worlds. Gagliano, Tolan, and Maris pinch hit in real world. It will be Maris. Actually, it will be Gagliano. Maris, a left-handed hitter. Is Gagliano coming in to hit? So Gagliano steps up with 2 outs. Simpson on first. Here's the pitch to Gagliano now. Five-six right-handed, flies it to center. And under it is Phillips, and the side is retired. No runs, the walk to Simpson. He was left on. And there'll be a new pitcher here for the Cardinals. Jester. Larry Jester, who relieved in Real World on the 15th, will come in. Larry Jester. This is Jester's first appearance of the year. Jester coming in, taking his warm-ups in a 6-1 game. Okay, Jester is ready. Leading it off for the Cubs is Randy Hundley. Okay, here's Jester now. The pitch to Hundley. 4-6 right-handed, flies it to right. And that's for Simpson, 1 out. And now Jim Hickman. Five-six right-handed, another fly ball to right. For Simpson, 2 outs. And Adolfo Phillips, 2 for 2 with 2 doubles, scored both times. 2-8, left-handed. That's a grounder to third for Shannon. And he throws it to Cepeda. And the side is out. We're heading to the 7th now. It's a 6-1 game. Top of the 7th, Rich Nye in his second endurance inning. And Brock leads it off. Pitch to Brock, 2-8 left-handed. Base hit Brock. His second hit of the ball game. And Julian Javier is the batter. Brock 1-19, 1-16. Being held 1-14. Here's Julian now. Julian 2 for 3. Pitch from Nye, 3-7. Left-handed base hit. Julian. Brock rounding second, goes to third. And Nye is one hit or walk away from fatigue. Bill Hands actually relieved in this game. First and third infield back for Curt Flood. Flood 3 for 3, 3 singles. 3-6 left-handed, single 1-19, goes through. Base hit. Brock scores. And out comes DeRocha. And that's going to be it for Rich Nye as he's reached fatigue. Have a little break in the action here. Bill Hands pitched 5 innings. We'll bring him in. Pitched 5 in real world. Hands right-handed hitter. So Hands, with first and second, nobody out, comes in. Nye is the winner of record. Carlton the loser. Nye pitched 6 innings. $11 hits. Walked 2, struck out 3, and he's allowed thus far 2 runs. He's responsible for first and third. Hands on the mound. A Again, it's Flood on first, Javier on second, nobody out. 6-2 game, and here's Orlando. Okay, hands is ready. Here is from the stretch. The pitch to Orlando, 4-7 right-handed, struck him out. 1 down. Now Mike Shannon. Pitch from hands, 1-6, right-handed, fly ball center. Playable by Phillips, 2 outs. And here's Tim McCarver. Clutch situation. 4-4 left-handed catcher X for Hundley. He's a 1-5. 8-1, a dribbler in front of the plate. Hundley grabs it and throws it to Banks, and the side is retired. So nice job by Bill Hands. One run though, and Bill Nye knocked out. Seventh inning stretch, 6-2 ball game. Out comes Jaster, who relieved for Willis. Hands will hit. He pitched 5 innings in this game. Hands is a 1 WR. Jaster is ready. 3-7, grounds it to second, 1 out. Now Don Kessinger. Okay, Kessinger, switch hitter, batting right against Jaster. Here's Jaster now. 5-6, right-handed, fly ball right. For Simpson, 2 outs. And here's Glenn Beckert. .6'9", right-handed. That's an N home run, but he has W power. He has N power against left-handers. It is a double. Down the line, though. It was a 6'9", right-handed N home run, 1-8. It was a 10. So a 2-out double by Beckert, and here's Billy Williams. "3-9, grounds it to second for Julian, and he throws it on over to Cepeda. The side is out, no runs. One hit, the double by Beckert left on. We move to the 8th. Top of the 8th, Dick Simpson, the batter. Hands on the mound. Retired the first 3 he faced. Pitch to Simpson, 3-4. Ballpark slash, base hit, just barely gets through. Past Kessinger. Simpson is on. This is Hand's first appearance of the year, by the way. Here's Dal Maxfield now. That's a possible balk or a pass ball. It's a possible pass ball. The pitch is in the dirt. Hands pass ball 2, and he gets it. Saves it. Full count now on Maxfield. Pitch from Hands, 5-8, right-handed, grounds it to short, forcing Simpson. It's 1 out, Maxfield on first. And there'll be a hitter for Jaster. The hitter will be Roger Maris. Let's see who's going to be coming in next inning. It'll be Joe Horner. Joe Horner will be the new pitcher, the fourth pitcher for the Cardinals today. Maris is the pinch hitter. Okay, Maris steps in, left-handed hitter, facing hands. It's Maxville on first, one out. The pitch to Maris. 5'9", left-handed, grounds it to second. Beckert throws it to Kessinger and then over to Banks for the double play. And the inning is over. And there's a new pitcher now. Joe Horner. One little drip of coffee left in the full pot. I'm gonna go grab it as Horner finishes his warm-ups. It's a 6-2 ball game. Cubs out ahead in this, the first of a two-game series dated April 13 in our 1968 replay, very, very, very early on. Okay, Horner is ready. Ron Santo to lead it off. Santo 2 for 3 today with 2 home runs. Pitch from Horner, left-hander, 2-9, walked him. So Santo is on. And here's Banks. 4-3 right-handed. Fly ball right X. Simpson 2-5. 7-2 makes the catch and Santo holds. 1 out. If you're looking ahead, it'll be the top of the order for the Cardinals. They're down by 4. Here's Hundley now. One, two, grounds it to first, throws to second, forcing Santo. It's 2 outs, and Hundley is on. And now here's Jim Hickman. One, two, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs for Adolfo Phillips. Pitch to Adolfo, 1-6 left-handed, struck him out. So, no runs. A walk, a hit by pitch. We're heading to the top of the 9th. Bill Hands on the mound. Not eligible for the save, but he's done a good job. Done an adequate job, I should say. But who's really caring about what my word choice is? John, would you like another game today? I could do it. What's a good time for you, John? The next game we have up, thanks for your interest. Next game due up, I'm looking it up, late afternoon. Well, wait a minute now. The next game is Boston at Cleveland. Wazlewski for the Red Sox. And Steve Hargan for Cleveland. problem is, let me see, let me take a look here. I don't like to conflict with Spokane Steve's 4:30 game. And he has a game today at 4:30. So, do you know Spokane Steve? I usually play at 1 o'clock. But I think what I'll do, would a 6 p.m. Eastern game start for you? Where do you live, by the way? Okay, here's hands to finish off the Cardinals. Lou Brock will lead it off. Brock is 2 for 4 today. The pitch from hands. 1-9 right-handed struck him out. Is 6 p.m. too late for you? Here's Julian Javier. 3 for 4 today. Pitch from hands, 1-7. Grounds it to short. 2 outs, and it's all up to Curt Flood. Texas. That's awesome. Maybe I will do the Boston-Cleveland game at 6 p.m. Curt Flood, 4 for 4, 4 singles. 5'10" right-handed ballpark slash. And that'll be a base hit. On a 5'10" right-handed single. 5 for 5 today, Curt Flood. How do you like that? In a losing cause. Orlando Cepeda. The pitch to Orlando. Oh my God. 5'11" right-handed fly ball right X. Hickman 3-9. (6'3) drops in for a base hit. 2 asteroids. Flood goes to third. Hands in his first endurance inning. 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. Here's Shannon now. I'll put that game up, John. Right after this, I'll have it scheduled. But no promises how far I'd get into it. Once I take that medicine, sometimes I go into la-la land. Whoa, it's a possible wild pitch. He's a 3, no. in the dirt. First and third, 2 outs. Pitch to Shannon. 3-6, right-handed, double 1-10. It's a base hit. It's a 2-out rally. That makes it 6-3. And Tim McCarver due up. DeRocha has come out. He coaches third base. He has come out to talk to Bill Hands. He has reached fatigue. Anything with McCarver, anything with a dot is a single 2 asteroids. Big meeting going on. While they meet, and Hands is in fatigue now. I'm going to take a break for 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, that's good coffee. And we'll come back and we'll see what happens. It's a 6-3 game, and McCarver will come up the tying run at the plate. What would you do? I'll be right back. Again, Hands has reached fatigue. So a little contest here, Kathy Harden. Who would like to guess whether DeRocher is keeping hands in? First and third, McCarver at the plate, left-handed hitter, represents the tying run, 2 outs, top of the ninth, in a 6-3 game. Hands has reached fatigue. Is he going to pull him for a relief pitcher or take his chances and let Hands face McCarver? Would anyone like to take a guess? Kathy Harden says take him out. I'm looking into this. They're taking him out. Kathy Harden is right. And they're bringing in Kenny Holtzman, a perfect choice, left-hander, to face the left-handed hitter McCarver. So that's it for Hands. He pitched 2 2/3. This is Holtzman's first appearance of the season. The left-hander Kenny Holtzman coming in. Okay, Holtzman coming in for one batter, hopefully, for the Cubs. Boltzmann will knock down the house of cards. Very well said. Here's McCarver now. Holtzman is ready from the stretch and the pitch. 3-9 left-handed. Double 1-7. It's a double. 2 asteroids. Cepeda scores. Shannon goes to third. And now it is a 6-4 ball game. With Dick Simpson coming to the plate, he's got the power. They're going to let him hit. Simpson, the go-ahead run at the plate. McCarver on second, he's the tying run. Shannon on third, 6-4. Here's the pitch to Simpson. 6-8 right-handed, single 1-11. It's a 12. Oh, what a beautiful stop by Banks. And he throws it to Holtzman covering the bag. And the game is over. Kenny Holtzman has knocked down this house of cards in the ninth. Let's look at it again. 6-8 right-handed, single 1-11. It was a 12, and it was stopped beautifully by Banks, and Holtzman very heads up, covering the bag, and the game is over. So a closer game than the eye might think. The final score is 6-4. I'll have the wrap up in just a moment. Oh, shit. Oh, here was Holtzman. Oh, gosh. What the hell's wrong with me? Unbelievable. So there you have it. It got close, John, and Kathy was right. They pulled hands for Holtzman. But what's most unusual to me is the St. Louis Cardinals out-hit the Chicago Cubs 16-8. But the Cubs won it 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Cardinals 4 runs, 16 hits, and 1 error. Carlton was ineffective. He allowed 6 runs, 3 of them unearned in 4 2/3 innings. Nye was pretty good. Nye was good, but he reached fatigue. It's really hard to say who gets the star of the game. You could go with Santo. 4 runs batted in on a solo home run and a 3-run home run. I'm willing to take any suggestions from people. This will bring the Cubs to a surprising record of 3-0. Actually, they were pretty good this year under DeRocher. The Cubs were 84-78 in 3rd place, so they have a shot, especially if the Cardinals lose like this. I'm gonna try to stay out of trouble, and on the request from John, I'm gonna set up an evening game, but no promises. I'm gonna try to set it up and see how far I can get into it. I want to thank John for being here, Kathy Harden for being here. I didn't see anybody else in the live text. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well, and I'll catch you next time, okay? See you later, Kath.